Oh, let's work, Vic.
Go to Pee Wee Herman.
Hey, hey,
That thing.
These are the ones that be corrupt in your hood. Every time I see it, they up to no good. They love to let you
Hold on.
business.
New to the hood, have no clue what's a BG. Going 18, not 2, wanna see me.
You know, Vic, this is where we are, B. I get stupid.
Get him, Jay. Go, Jay. Go, Jay. Go, Jay. Go, Jay. He gets sturdy, Jay. He gets sturdy.
Oh, now.
He gets sturdy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He gets sturdy.
I'm trying to sturdy on this. Hey, cut the music, man. Cut the music, man. We got it in, man. What up, peeps? Y'all know who it is. Jake Torrance, a.k.a. Jakey Jake. I love saying that. We are back. The Sons of Hercules are back in full effect for 2023. Hot topics all year long. We got the fellas. Introduce yourself.
Jamie Pryor.
Jamie P.
Pastor Victor D.
What it do, worldwide crew? It's your boy Uncle Jerry, the BLDG. What it do?
Hulk, no talk, all muscle. The Hulkamaniac, the Hulkster, man. Today we have a hot topic, man. A real hot topic, a serious topic, man. We talking about households. How important is it to have a mother and a father in the household? And if you had the choice, if it had to be a single parent household, it doesn't depend on the gender, right? What is more important? Which one is more important in your eyes? Man, it's a big topic. It's a hot topic, man. A lot of single mothers out there, a lot of single fathers. It's a lot of more single fathers than what you think. We're gonna start with you, Uncle Jerry. What's going on?
So run that back to me. That was
important.
First I came out. I ain't know it was about a shot question. It's a deep question. You got to run it back to me
The
again.
importance.
Okay.
What's the importance of having both parents in the household?
I think it's very important because especially for our kids that get both sides, both the nurture from the father and the mother, you get both energies together. I think it's very important for the nurture because you can't, like a man can't give his daughter what she needs, but he can be that role model for her and vice versa. You know what I mean? That's what we give as a two-parent household, connecting together, the nuclear family in a sense.
Victor
But
B.
that was
Moore.
lost.
Victor B. Moore. Good answer. What you think, Vic?
Yeah, that was a very good intro
Thank you.
and a good answer to that question because I'm 100% in agreement that it should be a father and a mother that's involved with the child. But just in case, if there's a separation, I think it's best, now this is my opinion, I think it's best for a man to raise his son, and that's my opinion, because I think we have a lot of people reacting with female emotions that's been raised by females, and not that the female can't do a good job in raising a kid because so many guys aren't where they're supposed to be or can't be. So I just think it's important for us to have that mindset that, hey, this is my son that I'm gonna raise. I'm gonna instill some integrity in him, some understanding. I'm gonna teach him how to treat a lady, and I'm gonna teach him how to work hard and how to be built like this cat.
So what Vic is saying, in other words, he feel like a lot of these emotional, especially from these young teenage kids or younger guys, is because they were raised in a single parent household by a mother, because it's more dominant than single households is by mothers, because a lot of these fathers is running out on the moms, right? So that's a great insight right there, Vic. James, what you think, bro?
I totally agree with Jerry and Vic, but let me pose a question. Is it still good to have both parents if it's a toxic household? Just y'all no. I agree totally, because I'm all for family, mother, father helping raise the child because it promotes growth in them. But some households got both of them things and it's just toxic. Does that also affect the child?
If one of them toxic or both of them toxic, because it can be one parent can have a level head, you know what I'm saying?
One parent can have a
looking
level
for
head,
growth, looking for the right path, and the other parent can just be that toxic parent that always keeps some mix in the relationship, keeps some drama in the relationship, right?
But I feel like if you are the level-headed one and the toxicity is over here, it kind of makes you a little bit subject to the toxicity. Because you don't want to split the household up, you know what I mean? I mean, that's me personally.
Right.
You know, but I think it is very important to have both mother and father in the household because, like I said, it promotes growth. You know, they, like Jerry said, they get both sides of the spectrum. You know, the nurturing of the mother, which we nurture a little different. We still giving that nurture,
Right.
Boy, stop that shit.
So yeah, and single parent, I think it's like who is more equipped mentally,
Who could provide?
financially. Yeah,
right.
'cause I think we get equipped twisted a little bit when it comes to the raising of a child. A lot of people go to the financial side of it first.
Yeah,
But I think that comes down the list. We need that.
It's a big part of it.
Yeah, but they need stability because it's one person. So to try to provide that stability, you know, I commend all the single mothers and fathers out here, man. Because it's got to be hard. Because 10 years ago, if you'd asked me this, I would have made it work. But if you'd asked me, could I be a single father? I'd be like, hell no.
It's
You know,
hard. I
I'd be
commend
like,
the
hell
single
no. I don't know
mothers
what
out
to
there,
do.
bro. Like, I can't even believe some of these mothers with 2, 3, 4 kids out here doing their thing, man. Hawk, what you think, big dog?
Well, I agree with all you fellas. Jamie kind of touched on my idea. It is for optics for the kid's psyche. It is good to have a two-parent household, but keep in mind that the child is a product of his environment. So if there is verbal abuse, physical abuse from the mom or the father, that child's going to see and replicate it in his everyday life. Fights in school, bad grades, school shooters, things of that nature. If one is more nurturing than the other, and they say they do divide, the child is better with the parent that is more equipped mentally to handle. Men raise boys better than women because we can relate.
Right.
We can't emotionally connect when she's in her period. We can tell her what to do. We can send her to her aunties. But as far as a man, we don't know that what cramps feel like. We don't know what headaches feel like. And vice versa, women don't know what the guys go through as far as puberty and having these emotions pull you one way or another. Wet dreams, can't explain it. We can explain it, but to actually feel that and relate to it is different. And a lot of times, single moms raise their sons to be like the man they want or their ex. And fathers raise their daughters like their mom or their auntie, as opposed to like that individual.
Right.
So those lines get blurred.
Right.
So, I mean, again, I agree with all you fellas, but like there's levels to it. And it's all in the mental capacity to handle it, to adapt to the situation as it goes.
And like the fact, speaking from a man that's raising a 15-year-old daughter,
Yes,
it is so.
yes, that's
You know what I mean?
he is raising
it's
his
a lot.
daughter. So this topic, it caught you off guard, but
Yeah.
it hit home. It really hit home. So you should know, bro.
Right, not even knowing what's coming from all these things y'all said, and coming back here full circle, having the structured family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Living that American scheme, you know what I mean? Dealing with mental health, dealing with having to be a father again, you know what I mean? Raised, says a lot, you know what I mean? And dealing with periods and understanding. So my only thing was like, I just want my daughter to meet a brother that's in the mold of me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I can, you know what I mean? And on top protect her, hurt the motherfucker, they do something wrong to her. But at the end of the day, that's what most I telling me I can do is father me. So
That's all you can want, bro.
right. And I
That's
just
all
pray
you
that
can
the
want.
queens that's around me, my family, the women that can give her that structure that she needs. That's what I'm begging for that, you know what I mean? Because that's just tough. You know
With
what I mean?
me, I was raised in luckily, thank God I was raised in a household with a mother and a father, a loving mother and a father. So I know how it is, the importance of having both sides, man. My father is everything, my mother is everything, but when it all boiled down to a single parent household, I feel like it's nothing like a mother's love, man. You know what I'm saying? That connection, that bond, I feel like every child should be with his mother. I mean, fathers is important, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like boy or girl, man, it's nothing like a mother's love. Far as like it just hit different, man.
Right.
You love your mother different. I love the heck out of my father, bro. But that connection, I don't know if it's that umbilical cord, or if it's that birth connection. But I just feel like every child should be not separated from his mother or father. But if it had to be, bro, I feel like that the mother is the key to women is the key to all of this, man. For real.
You touch on that. So I grew up in foster homes, so I didn't have a real connection with my mom and my father.
Right.
They both gave me up like literally quit on me. I heard the conversation. But anyway, so my approach to fatherhood, because I got 2 boys,
Right.
is to give them a life that I never had, to pour into them, to nurture them, support them, and all that.
Right.
But at one point, I blurred the line between father and friend.
Yeah.
I was more like a homie than a father.
Yeah, you can't
And
do
that's
that.
a tough
That's hard to
that's
do.
a
How
tough
you-
one to navigate.
Male or
That's-
female, you can't
Male
do
or
that.
female.
Right.
But I learned from like, all right, so this is what I experienced. This is what I don't want them to go through. But I gotta brush your teeth, do your homework, respect your mom, install these values that if I don't give them, the system will give it to them. Somebody else will give it to them. So to negate
We ain't having
that,
that.
to negate that, I can't be your friend anymore. I have to be your father. Yeah, I'm gonna support you. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna kick it. But when I say is what it is, and that's hard to navigate. But when you put your foot down, just like anything else in life.
It happens. I just get that through experience, man, because like dealing with that,
No, I'm both.
and you watch your son get bucked, you know what I mean? And you gotta show him this ain't gonna be real life, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That line gets
Yeah.
divided, especially when you got them big boys, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? When they
Yeah.
can spend themselves like, and then especially with that challenge, like I said, what Jamie was saying, and growing that mental health and how the structure and the toxicity is serious, because that toxicity can run into your children, you trying to fight it, sometimes you have to leave to make not let the toxicity win,
Hit you.
bro.
Yep, it hit you.
So the bottom line is it depends on the situation.
Situation,
Who's best
gender.
qualified.
Uh-huh. Not just financially
Yeah.
neither, big, right?
Right.
I mean, financial sense and common sense and just sense period is 2 completely different things, man. It's a lot of rich people that they got a lick of common sense, but they got sense enough to get financially wealthy. But if you on the everyday lifestyle, if you ask them a question, a lot of shit go over their head, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be financial sense and common sense and stability is 2 completely different things.
Right, and you also have to deal with mental health issues. So like when you deal with things like that, that's what I mean when Jamie brought it up, is the best person that could actually handle the job. That's not like my man said he grew up in foster homes. My wife did, and the stuff that she went through, we adopted 2 children because we like to see them kids that are inside of a 2-family home. But if not, you want to be able to give them the best that they need, not just financially, but spiritually, mentally, and help them physically.
That means just as much as the financial aspect in my eyes, for real. Great topic, great show, man. We ain't trying to drag this out, but we will be back, man. Once a week. We ain't gonna shoot these things 2-3 times a week. Hot topics. We gonna have some more females on the panel, man. The female, we had one of them.
On standby.
I need y'all perspective.
Definitely be here. Definitely be here
Right.
next week. But when we do come back, man, Sons of Hercules will be back all year, man. Great topics, great fellas, man, and we all been through a lot, man. So take heed to what we saying and listen to what we saying, man. Anything else, fellas? Let's hit that music then, Jane. Where we at? We still at?
Rose stranger, it is a clip. Only thought danger. The hood quarrel. We started jumping right in front of you.
He said Vic gonna break his hip. Oh, that's only 13 minutes, man. I thought we was